getting my nerves out. Ooga, ooga.
It's a word in another language that means melancholy, but not exactly. Hey everyone, it's me again, Riley Sironen, he, him, his, or they, them, their. And here it is, my final product. Whoa! If you have not been following, here's a little update. What I've been doing is I have been working on this vlog for my class, and what I'm doing is trying to create awareness for pronouns and get pronoun visibility for the trans community and also for other communities. I'm mainly focused on interviewing cisgendered people, and this is because I thought it was more important than asking trans people why they thought pronouns were important, because it's more important to educate the people who don't have to think about their pronouns every single day. I just went to friends, family, asking them questions such as, what does trans mean to you? Have you ever asked people about their pronouns, what do you think the importance of pronouns are? And it's been really great. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is being really nervous about addressing if they're a boy or a girl, or if it's a he or she, because you never really know. And then I get scared to even ask the question because I don't want to offend anyone, so it's just like, hi there.
First thing that comes to mind is, well, actually you.
Like Tyler said, you.
You?
Well, Riley, of course. In between.
This probably seems very narrow-minded, but I think of Orange is the New Black.
Change.
I would say freeing.
From one to another.
Transform.
The changing of sexes or genders from male to female or female to male.
Tumblr.
Identity.
Transgender.
Open.
Transition.
Choice.
Transformer.
Honest.
Transition.
Nothing, I don't think too differently about anything.
Transylvania.
Powerful.
And changing pronouns and changing name.
Transition, you know, that's probably it.
I know someone who's been transgender for maybe 15, 20 years.
I guess the bathroom monologues come to mind. Those were really mind-blowing and wonderful when the first time I saw it last year. I thought it was one of the coolest things I've seen here at Easton.
And Angel from Rent.
Just outright amazing.
People that need more acceptance in society.
General and binary.
His, her.
Obviously, like, he, she.
He.
Him, her.
He. They.
He, his, him.
She.
His, him.
She. Him.
Her.
She.
Not a lot.
Her, hers, she.
His.
Her, their.
They.
His or her or their.
Him.
They, their, them.
Theirs.
They. Them. Their.
She.
She. He.
There's like ones that I learned on Tumblr, but I can't remember, and they start with like a Z.
Z?
Z.
I don't know if this is correct, but I've heard E.
Someone told me one about cousins, like cousins as siblings, but I can't remember that one either.
And there's tons. So just all these different like gender neutral pronouns that people choose for themselves. So what would be your response to that? Knowing that there's more pronouns I'm an out there. asshole. Like, how do I know this? I've never even heard this before. Oh.
Yeah, it's great to know that there's more and that people can actually identify by what they're comfortable with.
I know there are more pronouns, and that's great that people identify as different things. And it would be great to start getting that out into the general population and not just such a condensed group of people.
They are good to know because that leads to you calling people how they want to be called and addressed.
That is ringing a bell, actually. I do remember people in undergraduate school talking about that. And that blew my mind. I remember the first time I heard it, heard people talking about that, people going by I can't remember what it was. I think somebody preferred to be called blue or something like that. Something along those lines. And it made absolutely no sense at first. And then upon further explanation, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. That makes perfect sense.
I'd just be confused. I'd be like, what is that?
Sounds about right, I guess.
I mean, there's different pronouns for different people.
I would say that's awesome, and I would like to know what they are, because I need to know more.
Never, not once in my life.
I mostly only ask when it seems obvious, so I always say like, what do you prefer?
I do not, but I will start asking. Actually with you, were probably the first person that I was like, I should probably ask Riley.
Never.
Never.
I try to avoid it, again, because I don't want to offend anyone or upset anyone, so I kind of try to just wait, play it out. See if someone addresses them first.
Never.
I actually don't ask. I wait until someone else says it, so then I can just kind of stay in the quiet. But if it never comes out, I will try to ask.
Not very often.
I definitely think it's important because identity is a huge issue in this day and age.
I feel like maybe because it's a question, I should be doing that.
I do. I think if somebody would prefer to be a different pronoun than what you would generally assume, then that is an important thing to know and ask.
I'm beginning to realize that. Yeah.
I don't know. Would I be offended if somebody asked me what my pronoun is? I don't know.
Yeah, I think, knowing more about what trans is and stuff, it is important to call people what they want to be. It's just it's just general courtesy and being respectful.
When it comes down to it, I guess it does end up becoming important to ask if you don't know.
Yes, because it can hurt people's feelings when you don't ask them, because then you could be doing what's uncomfortable for them.
I think it is, but we kind of live in a difficult society where I think if you went up to a lot of cis people, they would probably be kind of offended and they would take it the wrong way. So it gets kind of difficult because you want the people who use alternate pronouns to be comfortable, but then at the same time, it's difficult because if you go up to somebody who's not very educated on the issue, and you say, hey, what are your pronouns? They'll probably be like, excuse you, can't you tell, isn't it obvious? What are you saying about me? So I think it's kind of a no-win situation. But yes, I think ultimately trans people and people who use alternate pronouns should be able to be comfortable, and so I think we should work towards making it more widespread and more accepted to ask people what their pronouns are.
I would say we should start asking people what their pronouns are.
I really want people to be comfortable with themselves, and if you want to be called something, you should let people know. And although it may be that some people won't, having the courage to even say that is what matters. And if you can have the confidence to stand up to people and tell them what you're comfortable with, that's an amazing first step, and you should keep going with it.
I would totally understand why that would be an issue. And I think that it would be great if we started, if more people were aware of transgender people and how they would like to be identified, and how important it is to identify people correctly, and how that really, helps people's self-esteem, and how, if you feel like you're not the person people are labeling you as, how much that can hurt.
I just think that it's really unfortunate that happens, and I need to take more steps, and general society needs to take more steps to be open-minded and knowledgeable about it.
I would say that makes sense. I see that. That's not cool at all. I don't know how we necessarily go about that. Just because a lot of the time, I was telling you this earlier, that when I hear people use the improper pronouns or something like that, I want to correct them, but at the same time I'm unaware of whether it's my place to jump in for someone else, what the context is, especially when it's not used in any type of degrading or insulting manner.
On one side of it, I think people should be understanding that of people's choices and what they choose to do, and should be able to respect that person's choices. And then on the other side of it, I think people should also be more confident in who they are, because I know sometimes they can be intimidating and things like that, but you can, there's people out there that do care and that will help, you know, build your confidence and let you know that it's okay to be you. So.
And I guess I'd say I have to think more about about the pronouns.
Please correct me, because I will feel terrible. I mean, I'll feel terrible if you tell me I did the wrong one, but then I will correct myself.
I would say that that is probably one of the biggest issues that trans people feel, and I think it's really important that we make it more accepted and let people know that they deserve to be comfortable, and to let people know that yes, it's okay to correct people. You shouldn't feel bad about it. You have a right to have people use the correct pronouns in association with you.
Sure. Why not? Why not?
I've already started.
Wow. Sure.
Yeah, of course. I think that's very important.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I dig that. That's pretty cool, actually. I like it. Yes, let's do it.
Yes.
I would find it hard to do, I guess.
Yes.
So would be.
My name is Katie, and I'm she, her, hers, human.
I am Tyler Chin, and I go by him, his pronouns.
My name is Nick Casella, and my pronouns are him, his, and of the sort.
I'm Hava Roussel, and I go by her or she.
My name is Mark Eisler, and I'm identify with masculine pronouns, so him, he, his.
My name is Elijah Stinson, and I am he.
My name's Gary. My pronouns are masculine.
My name is Ashley, and I prefer she, her, and hers.
My name is Aaron, and my pronouns are he, his, etc.
Hi, I'm Riley Sironen. He, him, his, they, them, there.